Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. I would like to pray for all the people in Tampa, Sarasota, and Florida, Fort Myers, anywhere along there, Orlando, Daytona. I'd like to pray for all those people and please pray for them. Hopefully they all come out okay and safe. And looks like they were preparing a lot and looks like they'll be okay. I really hope they're okay. These people, man. Hey Ali, how you doing? Some of these people, they just post whatever. Bunch of crazy ass people. Something wrong, man. Well, the week's not over yet, Ali. Be patient. Still got tomorrow and Friday. Remember, I told you this week. And, things change. I got a positive reading on the whole thing, so just got to be patient. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then you got Friday. Still got 48 hours for it to possibly happen. So be patient, woman. Let the week end. Did Star tell you the same thing or no? Okay, cool. That's good. If we both told you that, then obviously Spirit wants you to know that. So, obviously things change, but hopefully this is the week that it happens if you got positive things. So just let it. I know you're impatient. That's why I had to remind you of your impatience and just wait. It's only Wednesday. Wait, tomorrow and Friday is coming. And, anything can happen. Those are the best cards that I had gotten for you in a long time. So, but that still doesn't guarantee anything. Nothing's set in stone. It's just it's a good sign that something possibly is going to happen. So we shall see. Don't be impatient. Just wait. Wait. You'll be fine. Sometimes the more you ask and the more you annoy Spirit about it, then you get different answers and then it gets all fucked up and then you just lose your mind. So you got your answer, so just wait the week. That's my suggestion and my advice to you. Now, if I was like, a greedy fuck, I would say, yeah, sure, go ahead, I'll check. But I don't want to do that. It's not good to ask a million times. Spirit's got it under control. You just gotta let it all ride up. That's my advice. Yeah. If nothing happens on Friday after 5 o'clock your time, then maybe you should check. But otherwise, that just let the week go by. In the meantime, just pray that it all works out. I know it's annoying, and I know it's, you know, I know you want shit to happen, but best thing to do is just be hopeful and prepare. That's all. Don't mess up a good read. Yeah, I wouldn't stare you the wrong way. When you get a good reading like that, don't follow up on it. Just leave it. Just be like, okay, cool. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The more you check, the more you fuck with it, then it can spirit be like, this woman don't listen. She don't learn. Let me give her some bullshit then. Explain that to everybody. Once it's good, leave it. And if it doesn't happen, then you can possibly check or just keep leaving it alone. Or you just check. You'll be fine. I'm gonna get some business shirts done from you eventually. But I gotta wait for my damn permit to come in. So once I get the word of my permit and I get my van, I want to get some business shirts. So that way I look official with my van. Probably get like some different colors like white, gray, blue, and black. Get you to do like two of each or something like that. Since July 27th, that's when I put in the paperwork. But I've heard from a lot of people that it takes months for them to get to you. So I'm patient. I'm cool. I have my car. It's fixed now. It's running nice. So I'm not desperate for it, but I would love to have it this year or this month would be nice. But that's out of my control. It's a government based thing. It's a transport control department bullshit. And I've had a lot of people that told me that even to get their second van, even after they had the first one, still takes a couple months. And I told people that I'm already been on my own for 17 years, so they should give me a van, no problem. But they're like, nah, it don't work like that, Mark. Permit is a permit. They don't give a shit how long you've been by yourself, but been on your own or whatever. Like, so they're a pain in the ass. But I'm just glad my car is fixed and my car is drivable and it's fine. I'm gonna keep my car until I get my van, and then when I get my van, I'll put a price tag on my car and then say, hey, it's for sale. Anybody want it? I'll sell it to them. You know. Hey, LZ, how you doing? But yeah, I'll get you to do those shirts when I'm ready. See what I can do. I might even like as soon as I get the word that I have the permit, they still take like a week or two to like so I can buy the van and then get everything done. But as soon as I get the word, the phone call or the email or whatever, that's when I'm gonna order. I want to order the shirts. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'll let you know. I tell you he was gonna talk to you. I tell you. He was gonna talk. He ain't gonna not let go of that. He's gonna keep talking to you. He's gonna, still talk to you. Yeah. Yeah. I told you he was gonna talk to you, and then he was like, I don't know if I want to talk to him. I knew you can't resist. You know, Scorpios. I cut this off, so I had to all these guys feeling guilty or what? Oh, that's what it is. It's guilt, and it's you not speaking to them shows that you don't give a shit about them, and then now all of a sudden they want to be cool and want to talk. It's it's a lot of things. It's guilt. It's just the way they are. They're stupid. You know? Remember, I told you earlier. Was it today or last night? I told you I can't even remember that they're not. Yeah, last night I told you they're not even together. Nothing's going on between. If there was, they'd be together. Stupid is what stupid does. Well, it looks like he was just trying to overcome, the challenge of the friendship between you guys. He's actually fearing that you're not speaking to him anymore and you don't want nothing to do with him. Um, he thinks that this is just going to be like a short-lived thing, like you guys will be cool again, things like that. But he's trying to further his game, but he's going through obstacles in his day-to-day life. Looks like he's spending a lot of money. It looks like he's like in suspense. He's got a lot of delays going on in his life. He's like he's trying to hold on to every dollar he has. I guess because of the divorce and all that stuff. But his wish is to like, be stable again, have good health, feel better, be better. He wants his life to be back to normal, to a good place. But looks like he's trying to like negotiate with people and negotiate with others. But the main thing here is like he fears that, that because he was the way he was, with you, he fears that it's done for good. Like he's trying to hold on to some type of hope. I got him here all reversed and not really like making any. He's not gonna make extreme effort, but like right now, I just think that his personal life is making him feel very overwhelmed. Um, but like his wish is to like make everything better again and make everything cool again. That's what I get here at the very end. It looks like he's going through a lot of things, a lot of delays. I got delays twice here. Like he's not really gaining on anything. He's just going back and forth with his life and maybe his ex-wife or whatever. Yeah, that's probably what's happening now because I see him like, fearing the worst. Here he is twice. That's crazy. I got King of Cups and the Death card. That's him. Scorpio. That's Scorpio energy, and it's reversed. Like looks like he's ending his friendship with her. and like she's mad, kind of like, or he also like feels that things are not never going to be the same between you and him. Like he fears losing all his friends, and he wants to slowly and partially change things, and like he feels kind of stagnant right now. But he looks at you as somebody who he had a valued friendship with, and now has nothing. He feels like pissed off because he ruined it. He feels like he knows he ruined it, and he just feels like shit right now. Hey Erica, how you doing? Yeah. Well, it looks like I asked how he feels about you in the conversation he had with you today, but he feels like he's lost you as a friend, and he ruined it. So that's pretty much how he feels about you after talking to you. Yeah. You're good, Erica. Good to hear. Well, choices can ruin you or make or break you. So he chose wrong. That's his choice. He has to live with. You know. Yeah, I'm doing good, Erica. It's been a long day of rain here. We've had hours and hours of rain. It finally stopped. Like about maybe an hour, maybe like it's 11:25 here. So I would say like 9:30 it stopped raining finally. Now the radar looks clear, so it looks like we won't get no more rain for now. But it literally rained like a whole day almost. So, but I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm good. I'm here. Well, yeah, LZ, that's his lesson to learn. He made a bad mistake. That's his problem. And now you're free to get away from the bullshit. You know? Like you said, she's high maintenance, and she probably just did it. He probably realized that she did that on purpose to get him away from you. So you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Well, that seems like that worked. Whatever that person said to him, all that time. So it definitely rattled them and got them thinking about everything. Because ever since that day, things have been different. So I would say, yeah. Yeah, I could be in Florida. You're right. And I've been watching the news and stuff. Thank God the hurricane came down in size and wind. Like it went from a category 5 to category 3, and it went from 185 to 120. So that's a blessing. So it's still going to do a lot of damage, unfortunately, and it's hitting there right now as we speak. I've been watching some live videos on YouTube and on TikTok from people that are in Florida, and they're showing all the like shit happening and stuff. They've had a few tornadoes there. There's a few people here in Bermuda that have houses out there. I know somebody who has a house in Fort Myers. I know like another lady, she's a school teacher, and she's in like what's that place called? I can't remember. She's in Tampa somewhere in some place, some county, whatever. But there's a lot of Bermudian people that go to Florida every single year, and they have time sharing places there. They have houses there, condos. So like Bermuda is connected to Florida a lot, and there's like a place in Sarasota that delivers goods to Bermuda, and now they're going to be shut down because it hit Sarasota pretty bad. So I'm praying for them that everything is okay. Hopefully, no one dies, and everything can be fixed and replaced, but not your life. So hopefully, nobody risk their life and be dumb. It's bad enough that this a big hurricane. I know all about hurricanes. I go through hurricanes. I've been through the first hurricane of the year was Beryl, and then Ernest came here. So we had our hurricane so far. Hope and Milton's act the hurricane that's hitting Florida is supposed to come towards here by Saturday, but it's going to be like a post tropical storm. Like it's pretty much dying by the time it gets here. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, let them live in guilt, LZ. That's their problem. Let them all live in guilt and stupidity. Yeah, I know. It is hard, but thank God there is phones and internet and things like that, and hopefully there'll be, hopefully it won't go out. I don't know. I just don't understand a lot of times, like when there's hurricanes, like because we know that hurricane season is every year and it lasts months. Like, and places like Florida that got hit a lot, places like Bermuda, we've all made alterations to our countries to make sure, like, we have power, we have resources, we have enough food, and, we have communication and, all that stuff. Like, there's landlines, there's phones, and there's tons of things, tons of ways to communicate. But it should be even better. It should be like top notch by now. Like that should be the number one priority for places that get hit with hurricanes, like Bermuda and Florida. We get hit like almost every year. So, like, why isn't there like a serious upgrade, on the necessities we need? It doesn't make no sense. Like, and another thing is like, I really don't understand why we still have telephone poles. Like everything should be underground so it doesn't get blown away. Like there's got to be a way. I understand that some places can't be that way, but for every place that can be, then why isn't it like that? Like where I live right here in this neighborhood, all the power is under the ground. But once you get to the main road, the pole's right there. So there's like a big ass breaker, and then it goes off, and then we lose our power, and the person comes back and turns it back on or whatever. And just recently, they like 2 years ago, that 3 years ago, they changed like the big electrical house at the bottom of the hill that runs the whole place. It's been there for 30 years, and they finally fixed it. So it's like I don't understand why these places aren't like more equipped to deal with these situations. I just don't get it. And another thing is like, you're giving all this money to other countries, but you're not taking care of your own. And I have a problem with that. It's well, Bermuda, obviously, we're different, but I'm talking about like the United States. Like, and it's true. You're sending all this money away to these countries to have a war. Man, you could be investing that money in Florida and in like the East Coast where hurricanes hit, so you can get everything like super prepared. And you should be like supplying people with generators, and you should be like encouraging people to like hook generators up to their house so that way they don't go out without power. So like why aren't the United States doing it? But you rather spend millions and billions of dollars on a stupid war that's pointless and it's not even nothing to do with you. And then people wonder why they're having this big fight right now in the presidential debate about who to vote for. you know you're voting for people who want war and are encouraging war by giving money to people, to money to countries to start wars and to deal with wars. When you can put that billions of dollars into your own country. There was people in North Carolina. Thanks, Bronny, for the super chat. I'll answer you now. There was a lady in that did an interview on YouTube from North Carolina, and she said that certain things weren't has never been fixed for years, that she's been asking like the governor to do, like so that way if they ever have like a disaster, they have like these water wells and these pumps and shit, and now the shit's never that hasn't been working for years, and now that they have like this big natural like this big disaster there, they can't even use it and they can't even fix it now. So you see, like it's the little things like that that the community tells you to do because it's your responsibility as the governor or the government, and you don't do it. So now people are dying, and you know, so when people die, the government loses money. So why would you want these people to die? Why you don't care? I have a lot of questions for people, but they ain't gonna answer. And everybody's been asking these questions. You know, we should be well equipped. Everybody, every country should be well equipped for natural disasters. It's like this has been happening for years now. So you should be like, you know, it should be a lot better. Bermuda definitely is. Where I live, we're definitely prepared for like, you know, hurricanes, you know, and everybody comes together. The government does help and did help the last hurricane when all the roofs came off. They supplied like, you know, roofing and stuff, and they paid for shit. You know? But in America, it seems like it's a lot different. But then again, I can't trust the media in America anyway because they lie so fucking much. That's why I like watching YouTube videos with people like that actually, you know, are there actually at the place, and they prove that they're there and they tell the truth. So yeah. That's my opinion on all of that. But hey, what do I know? Vote for Mark for your next governor, for your next president. Vote me in. I'll sort it out. Vote me in, and on day one, I'll sort it out. Just like they say. All right. Well, Brownie, from now until the end of the year, from now until December 31st, 2024, looks like you're going to be single. Um, if you do meet somebody, they're gonna be like from another country or another place or another like section of where you live. Um, but I still see you being single the rest of the year and not really getting into any love situations or any love partners are showing up. Um, I feel like this is a distraction for you and you're confused on why it doesn't happen. And it might give you some anxieties here and there. You don't like being alone, or your loneliness is kicking in at times. Um, you definitely don't want to make a mistake with the wrong person. But I feel like somebody that's from another country or another place might meet you like in the next like, you know, 2 months. Like this person can possibly, you might meet this person, and then, you know, they're gonna be like, oh hey, yeah, I'm not from here, but you know, I'm coming here, you know, to work or to live or whatever. And they, you know, you might strike up a conversation with this person, and that's about it. But it's not gonna be like a love connection right away or a love relationship right away. I also feel like from what I get here in the cards that you don't want to experience any weirdos or any type of like failures, or you don't want to punish yourself again or go through any unhappy situations with anyone, because you don't want to deal with like anybody like that. So from now to the end of the year, I still see you being single and no real love connection. I feel like you're picky, and that's good. I am too. But it's good to be picky in love situations because you don't want to end up with the devil. But in the meantime, I would say work on yourself and try to, self love is the best love. That's the best thing you can do. I try to encourage people to, while you're single, just keep working on yourself. And then when you find somebody, you don't have to uh, you know, do anything but just deal with them. Even the first 3 months of next year, I still don't see you with. I see you talking to a man, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. That's trouble. But yeah, they're not gonna work out. They're also gonna be like discontinuing, like they're coming off of a bad relationship today, so they just want to be friends and shit like that. So it's nothing like really serious or anything like that. No love situation. Just like trying to find a decent person. Will you ever find love? That's a question that is asked by many people. But like I said, finding yourself and loving yourself is the best love. So do what you gotta do. Yeah, Erica, you can ask as many as you want. Yeah. Even next year, Brownie, I don't see anything like concrete or like a serious relationship. I don't see it. It's not. I checked right up until that next year, and next year it's telling me the same thing, that there's no potential like love partner. There's just, talking or seeing talking to somebody, but that's it. No real decent partner, unfortunately. But that can change. That can all change. It's just the energy right now is saying it's not available. I've heard that for the past umpteen years, and it's just the way it is. Oh, you can change it if you want. You can go out, to the club, flash yourself around, show some cleavage, attract an asshole, and then fall in love with him. It's up to you. I know that's not what you want to do, but I know I'm just teasing you. But I always tell people, I can be in a relationship tomorrow. I can just go to the club, get drunk, bang some chick and be like, hey, this is my girlfriend. I'm faking love. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't either. I had enough of that life. But you know what I mean? Like that's, something that you can do. You know, we can all find a relationship and be in shit, but yeah, I agree. Real or nothing. But unfortunately, you know, my suggestion and my advice to you and to everybody that's single looking for somebody or just wanting to be with somebody is always work on yourself. Make yourself the best version of you can possibly be. And do it for you, not to attract anyone, but do it for you. And as you do that, you might attract the right person. The right person might be like, you know what? I see you. and you're like, you're really good. You're really like doing your thing. I want somebody like you. You can attract a person to you by loving yourself and doing what's right for you. When somebody sees the best version of you, they attract themselves to you, or you attract them to you. So that's what all I can do is give you that advice. And somebody will probably say, "Well, how's that working for you, Mark?" And I'll tell them, "Well, I can be with somebody if I want to, but I choose not to because I don't see that person doing anything for me. And I really don't, feel like being with anybody right now. I like to be alone. I like to be with my family, my dog, you guys. I like to be free. I don't want someone to take up my time and aggravate the shit out of me. I don't want a woman to come through this door and say, "Oh, I didn't know you were live." I'm like, "Yeah, I went live for a bit talking to my friends." And then she, comes on my shoulder here and she looks at the chat. She'd be like, "Oh, these are all women in here. You cheating on me?" And she'd be going on my live looking at me talk shit to everybody. You know, that's like burdening my life. I don't need a jealous person in my life. Now, if she's like, "Oh yeah," I'll join the live with you. I'll, talk to everybody and, "Oh, look, so and so wants a question answered." Or, "Hey, Mark, look, I was in the chat room too. Watching you was funny." Yeah, I believe that. I believe it'll happen one day. I believe all of those things. I don't not believe it. I believe I'll find somebody. There's someone for everyone, but I just haven't found the right person. There's some people that are on my radar, yes. I'd say there's two women right now that I would date and they're interested in me, but I just don't give a shit, to be honest. And that's the truth. I really don't like care. You know. They're both good women, but I just don't give a shit. Like, I just don't want to be with nobody. I'd rather be by myself. It's nice that way. I can come and go as I please. I don't have to like, be working and then answer my phone. Yeah, yeah, hey, how you doing? Yes, okay, yeah, we can do, yeah, okay, well, fuck. I don't feel like arguing with nobody or dealing with nobody's shit. Honestly, I love my life. I love being single. It's nice. But, it'll be nice to have a partner. It definitely would be. But my partner, my ideal partner is someone who is going to make me a better person than I am now. And that's going to be pretty hard for them. So good luck. But that's the only way I would like, I would be with somebody is if, they're going to make me a better person. So if they can make me a better person, then sure, they can have me. Let me know your plan. You see what I mean? So that's my intentions and that's my thoughts and that's my advice to myself. Yeah. I want somebody that's gonna do the same things that I do and want the same and have the same morals and values. But in the meantime, I'm still trying to make myself a better person every day. I'm not a bad person, but I want to try even you can always improve in every way. I hope you do too. You're welcome, Brownie. But I know you will. And you know what else you can do? Erica, yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. You can ask your questions when you're ready. Thank you. I just got it. Yeah. Brownie, you can always ask mom to like find you somebody, you know, so that way, when you pray at night or You talk to your mom in spirit. Say, hey, mom, look, I really wish I can, I can find true love. Can you find me somebody? Can you help me find somebody? I don't know if you've asked her before, but she would know your type and she would know who is good for you. So maybe you should try that. It's worth a try. I'm sure she'll help you. Of course she will. She wants the best for you. If that's what you really want, ask her. She can help. That's your only hope, really. Only she would know who to find for you. I ask God all the time. I tell God every day, not every day, every year at the beginning of the year. I said this story the other day. On January 1st of every year that goes by that I'm single, I'll pray for a couple minutes and I'll say, Dear God, today is January 1st, 2024. And if you want to bring a beautiful woman in my life that I can be in love with and be with this year, I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't, that's all good. But I just want to remind you what type of woman I want. And I have like a long list of what I want. So every year he's like, this mofo thinks I'm Santa Claus. I can't give you a woman like that, bro. You want too damn much. So that's why I'm single. Because he says, who the hell you think you are? How the hell am I supposed to find you the perfect woman, bro? You come on, man. I always tell God I want a woman that's beautiful. I want a woman that likes the things that I like as well as me like the things she likes. I also want a woman that's not going to cheat on me ever in life. I want a woman that if she doesn't want me, she just leaves and not cheats. I have a long list of things that I want. I'm not just going to date anybody, that's for sure. I've been there, done that, made too many mistakes. Yeah. So be careful what you wish for is my advice. So when you're wishing for love, you're wishing for a guy or a woman or whatever, you got to be very, very specific on what you want. Remember that. Be specific. Say, look, I want a guy this way, that way. You know. You too. Good luck to you too. I wish we all come in here one day and say, hey, look, I found the perfect person. Thanks a lot. It's happening here. You too, Brownie. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night and your day. All right, Erica, you said, is Charlie Aries interested in me romantically? Oh boy. Good luck with the Aries. Charlie. All right. Oh, dang. He must be like desperate. He must be in jail trying to think of you. Hell no. Can't you block the number? Or just call the jail and say, look, this guy's contacting me, he needs to stop. So like, block the number or like call your provider and say, look, this number keeps calling me. I want you to block it. That's all you gotta do. Don't make sense changing your number for some idiot. But I don't know if you can do that or not, but yeah, that's what I do. That's what I would do. All right, the Aries person that you're asking about, um, I would say like he's interested, but not in a romantic way. I would say like he's the type of person that he's a lot about himself. Looks like he has a lot of self-confidence, and looks like he's got like he relies on himself. He doesn't want to rely on a woman or like deal with one. I also get that, he might be a generous, cool person, one who's like giving, but I feel like his job is burdening him, and he's got problems that he has to resolve in order to like, get anywhere or do anything with anybody. I also feel like he's very preoccupied with his own ego. Um, I don't think he's gonna make any necessary effort to be with you in any type of romantic way, but I think he'll like he'll want to be friends with you and stuff like that. But romantically, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting any type of romantic type of mushy stuff here. I'm just getting this guy cares a lot about himself. He's self-absorbed. He might even be selfish at times. Um, and that's an Aries trait, you know. A lot of Aries people like they focus a lot on themselves. Even if they have a partner, they think that they're better than their own partner. So that's majority of them are like that, and that's what I'm getting in the cards. And he shows up here in the middle and on the bottom here. Um, so you don't show up here like you're not on his mind like that. He's more of like, I need to get my life sorted out. I need to work. I need to rely on myself. I don't have no time for any woman or any type of thing. He's all about his money, I see. But like he's a cool person. I don't get him being a bad person. To answer your question, is he interested in you romantically? I would say no, but he's interested in being friends. But that's about it. I don't get no romantic type stuff here. So I would say not really. He's not really romantically interested. But let me just check something real quick. There isn't anybody in his life right now. I asked if it was another woman in his like on his mind besides you. I just asked to ask, to be honest. But he's not involved with anybody. Yeah. Like I don't see him with like this person. You say he has a girlfriend, but I don't think it's going very well. I see arguing, and I see like I think he thinks that she's shady or she's something's going on with her. Like I don't really get like a love thing around him. Even if he has this girlfriend, I don't think he's like deeply in love with her. I'm getting arguments, and I'm getting like his wish is just to be peaceful and just to like, do his work and do his life and to like recover whatever he has in a good way. But he's very precautious, and he doesn't like he's doubtful and suspicious of his girlfriend. That's why I don't really get no love shit around him. There's no love cards here, no love, nothing. So he has a girlfriend, but it looks like he's not happy with her. Maybe that's why like he talks to you or maybe flirts with you or something, but I don't really see like him happy with his girlfriend. I'm not getting that. I'm getting arguments, suspicion. Yeah. If he flirts, it's probably because like he likes to just flirt, and he thinks that, it's okay because you do it back or you allow it. Oh, because he flirts, it probably I think well most men that flirt, I'm a flirt, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really flirt with other people's like girlfriends unless they flirt with me. But or if I know like, they're going through some bad times just to make a laugh or something. But all because he's flirting with you doesn't mean that he's romantically interested, but he's definitely wants to be friends. But he's not going through um a good part in his relationship. That's probably why he flirts with you. Because if he was really dedicated to his girlfriend, he wouldn't flirt with another woman. That's just my opinion, by the way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you want to tell us is you want done to you, right? Yeah. Yeah. If you actually tell him off, then yeah, then that's a good thing. But yeah. Now I don't see it turning into anything. And I don't really see like any love stuff in his life at all. I don't even think him and his girlfriend are doing good. That's why I asked. But then when you said he has a girlfriend, I was kind of like, oh well, I guess it's not doing too good for him. Because I asked if he is in love with someone else, and it's telling me no. It's telling me he ain't really like having a good girlfriend boyfriend relationship. And that's probably why he flirts with you because he feels comfortable doing it. Uh, Um, a lot of Aries men that I know, they're dedicated to their women, but they're also like when they get into like an argument or something, you know, they're still gonna be like persistent to keep the person because they don't want to see them as somebody else. But um, he probably does think it's a challenge. You know, you could tell him off, but it ain't gonna do nothing. He might. It all depends on how much you tell him off or what you say to him. But he probably does think it's a challenge. Yeah, most men do. Yeah, I wouldn't say. I would say like it's up to you whether or not you want to flirt with him and stay that way or remain that way, as long as it doesn't go overboard. Like you say, you're a professional, and I honestly think from looking at the cards that he does it on purpose because he doesn't have it at home. You see what I mean? Because if I'm getting he's not really in a good place with his own girlfriend, then that's why he's doing what he's doing with you. He's like, I wonder if I flirt with Erica, I wonder if like she'll give me some play here or give me some vibe where I can leave my girl and go to her. But I don't even see that, but maybe he's projecting it, like you said. Maybe he's testing you to see if you would like bite, you know? Like for instance, if you said, you better stop flirting with me, because I'm kind of taking that shit like serious. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you happy with your girlfriend or something? Like, if you put him on the spot, he might tell you the truth. He goes, yeah, well, my girl is a bitch. I'm trying to get away from her. If I do, what's up? Yeah, I used to date. I've dated. Uh, I've dated three Aries women in my lifetime. In the last 20 years, I've dated three different Aries women, but not too long. They were like they made my blood pressure boil. They're just too about themselves. And if you don't like kiss their ass, then they question you. And then when they realize they fucked up, they try to come back and then use any means necessary to get you back like an obsessive weirdo. And I can't handle a woman like that. Like that shit's just like I'm like every time a woman tells me they're Aries, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, nice to meet you, bye. I mean, not every Aries is the same, But the ones I know, they're like really weird. Like they know how to make you mad, because they're so fucking dumb. Sometimes they say the stupidest shit. Where you're looking at them like, you want me to throw something at you or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you want me to take your temperature, sweetheart? The fuck? Aries women, they definitely make my blood pressure boil. They get me mad. That the women that I've argued the most with has been Aries by far, because they think that they're the best thing in the world, and they're not. By far from that. And the Aries women that I dated, all three of them are like always complaining about their man. That's all they do. Because they think that, yeah, I'm God's gift to everything. I run shit. Bitch, please. Well, you're a Leo, so the fire signs usually attract each other, Yeah, I would suggest you not to, yeah. Leo and Aquarius work even though they're opposites. I know two people that I've married, the opposites, and one's divorced and one's still married. But the one that was divorced, she married like an Aquarius asshole guy that didn't want to do anything. But she's still a hoe anyway because she cheated. So. But I know a few Leo women and they're cool. I just feel like Leo women, you have to like really try hard to like show them that you're serious. Like they're not really easy pushovers. Like they're very suspicious. After all, they're my opposite anyway. All right. You said I want to know if you see love coming in. All right, let's check. All right. From now to the end of the year, I don't see like any love relationship or anything coming in. I see you revealing like people who are not good for you. Like you might have, some potential guys coming around, but they're not stable enough for you. Like I feel like they have, maybe money or prosperity, but they're not very happy go lucky people. And they'll make you feel like worried or concerned, like, nah, I'm good. I feel like your instincts and your intuition is on point when it comes to like judging a man or judging a person that you look as a potential suitor. You look at all angles, and I think that because you do that, you see it right away. It's like you see the difficult coming in before you actually like even think about dealing with it. Like it'll give you anxiety or it would make you feel uneasy just by talking to someone that's not right for you. So I think that from now to the end of the year, there might be a person that, approaches you or talks shit to you and tries to get with you, but you're gonna be like, nah, bro, I can see right through you. So from now to the end of the year, I would say nothing serious there at all. I'll check like the first 3 months of next year. I don't like to check too far ahead, obviously. I just like to check the first 3 months and the last 3 months, and then 6 months is like far enough, in my opinion. I don't like to check too far. Yeah, I'm in the same predicament. I'm in Bermuda where there's 60,000 people. So out of 60,000 people, there's 20,000 hoods and probably 1,000 decent women and 20,000 assholes, and the other 20,000 is divorced. So that's your 60,000 right there. Okay, so January, February, and March of next year looks a bit more promising. Looks like you'll meet somebody that is a family person or has a family already. They like the fact that you also have a child or children. They look at you as a good mother, a successful woman. But this person's like had a lot of disappointments. They could be like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They looks like they got brown hair, and they're like a guy who has been through a lot of bitter experiences in their life. They're not very happy, like with the way their life has gone, and they look like a family man, like a family person that loves their kids, and but they had a woman that they was compatible with, but they broke up and then they've gone their separate ways. And then this person looks like they're gonna meet you, um, and then like you guys might hit it off and possibly get together. But I feel like this guy right now or next year, he's gonna be in like a stationary point of his life where he's really stuck, but he might like say, hey, let's hang out or let's date or whatever. He looks at you as the woman that's a good combination for him. So this guy, he's emotional, but looks like I got all good cards for like January, February, March of next year. So it looks like love will come in around those months, and I got all good stuff here. But looks like the guy he's going through a little bit of some bullshit right now, but looks like he can talk to you. Looks like he'll trust you, and he looks at you as a good female asset for him or a female decent person for him. Like so, I would say that next three, the first 3 months of next year, it looks a bit more promising to meet somebody and possibly fall in love with them. So that's good. At least you got something positive there to look forward to. But yeah, living in a small town or a place like Bermuda, there's not much choice. And the choices I have right now are good, but not what I really want. They're good choices, but I know I can find something better. I'm very picky, I'm not gonna lie. I've dealt with so many weird people, and I know everybody that comes in here has a story to tell, you know? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm not happy with my choices either. But yeah. In Bermuda there's not much choice. And if I make the wrong choice, it's just gonna discourage me again from trying, unfortunately. But you know, you never know. I have hope that there is somebody decent out there, and I have hope for everybody that comes in this room that's single, which is 90% of the people that come in here are single, and the other 10% are married or in a difficult situation. Yeah, all you can do is like I told my friend Brownie just now. If you have a special loved one in spirit, you can always ask them to help you find that person. Because a lot of people don't really do that because they think that it doesn't work. But in fact, it can work. And that's the thing. Sometimes spirit will show you like who they think is right for you, but you still might not feel like you want them even though it's the right choice. That's how I feel a lot of times. Like I know certain women are the right choice for me or the right person for me, but I still don't want to go out of my way to find out. I got trust issues. I can't trust people anymore, man. I'm just sick and tired of that shit. I can't. My heart's been broken too many times, um, and I just don't feel like getting it broken again. And I've seen all my friends and family get divorced, deal with assholes, and I've seen my sister, my youngest sister's my best friend, and I saw her go through a nasty divorce, and thank God it's over. But he still goes around talking shit about us and provoking us. But we learned like not to deal with him, not to like listen to him anymore, let him run his mouth, whatever. When you lose, you talk shit. So just going through that makes me not want to try again because and I know I shouldn't be that way, but when you see like the closest people go through bullshit like that, it's like it discourages you from like trying yourself. It's like sometimes just being single is like the best thing to me. I've been single for like 7 years now, and it's been the best 7 years of my life. I got no nagging bitch aggravating me. I don't have to like be FBI or be like a private investigator to see if she's cheating on me or she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing while she's with me. I'm sick and tired of that shit, man. I just can't trust a woman anymore. I just can't. And if the only way I'm gonna trust her is if I love her and if I like she shows me that I can trust her. She shows action of trust. And not too many people do. Because a lot of women and men, in my case, a woman will like if a woman shows me that I can trust her, then I'm gonna show her the same way. So if that's the case, then it's gonna be almost perfect. But if you give me some red flags not to trust you, then I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna end it right there. I'm not even gonna wait for a broken heart. I'm not even gonna try and fix it or like pull the wool over my eyes. Hell no. Yeah, we all go in phases, we all go through bullshit. It's life. I've listened to so many people this year and the past few years on here tell me about all their love dilemmas and problems and how they try and even last year and this year I went out even well last year I went out of my comfort zone and I started to like talk to a woman that I wasn't even interested in, but I can tell she was interested in me. And I said, you know what? She's not my type. She's not my like, she's not my cup of tea, but I'll give her a try. And I made a mistake giving her a try because it backfired. And like everybody says, oh, sometimes you gotta go. That's why I don't listen to nobody no more. I just listen to my heart. That's it. My heart tells me this is the right person, then I'm gonna go for it. But my heart told me don't even deal with this chick. But I said no. Let me listen to the outside, world, and they say go out of your comfort zone. Okay, I'll go out of my comfort zone, and look where it got me. Nowhere fast. Again, dealing with a dumbass one that ain't giving me no time. Like gave me all the time of day in the beginning, and then just fell off, and then acts weird, and then lies, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What did I do to deserve that? Like I'm so honest and upfront. And then this woman just like froze and lied and then disappeared and then like speaks when she wants to. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I getting myself into? Is the delusional behavior of some people are just baffle my mind. I don't understand how people are just like just be honest. It's either you like me or you don't, or you want a relationship or you don't, or you want to be friends or you don't. And how do you expect to gain trust if you do shady shit or you don't tell somebody the truth? See, that's the biggest problem is people feel like, oh, because I don't know you, I'm not going to tell you the truth. That's how you establish a good friendship and relationship from the start is be honest from the jump. Be honest for everyone. Don't tell lies. It's not going to get you nowhere. You could lie to somebody that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life and that person cut you off because you lied. Tell the fucking truth, man. Like what's the problem with the truth? Why is the truth so hard to tell? I don't get it. Well, I always tell people love yourself as much as you can, but the thing is stay ready, Even you said I wasn't ready for a long time and you have work to do. Yes. But you can not be ready and find somebody and that person like motivate you to become ready, or to you get ready together because you're both not ready. Or if you're super ready, you end up finding somebody that is either ready or not ready. So you still like the main thing is just you have to always be loving yourself and preparing yourself for the potential love of your life. So the more prepared you are, the less work you got to do with that person. That's my advice. And that's my theory on relationships. Yeah, exactly. Mm-mm. I'm not a fun relationship person. I need to see. If we talk on the phone, we have to video chat with each other so I can see your expressions, your emotions, and and then see each other face to face. I can't be on the phone talking about, hey, baby, this and that's not a relationship. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, I'm always ready. So if you're ready now, that's good. But it's either one or two things. You can be ready, but the person you're dealing with isn't. Or you're ready and they're ready, but you just haven't found each other yet. Or there's no communication of feelings. You never know unless you ask. And a lot of women won't ask a guy, hey, look, I like you. What do you think? Are you interested in me too? Because everybody's afraid of rejection. Everybody's afraid to like, oh, I'm a woman. I shouldn't have to make the move. Or a guy would say, fuck that. I'm not asking her. She can ask me. I'm the fucking, king. So people have too much like in their minds and they fear the outcome. But if you don't fear the outcome and you outright just like, say shit, it's better for you because communication with each other makes everything better. And I don't understand why people don't do it. If I like a woman and I'm interested in her, I'm gonna outright ask her. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I'm interested in you. I think you're beautiful or whatever. I was wondering if we can go out sometime or I can give you my number. That's a normal thing to do, right? And sometimes a woman would do it to me. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? So like, if a woman does it to me, then I'm like, okay, cool. I was thinking the same thing. Cool, we got mutual feelings here. But if I do it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not scared of rejection because rejection is protection to me. So if she don't want me, fuck her. It's her loss. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I never look at it as a bad rejection or like, I failed or yeah, I look like an idiot. No, that's just, it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. It's simple. I just wish more people would communicate with each other. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree, Erica. I agree with that to a certain point. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But I don't fuck with married people, and I don't fuck with divorced people either too much, because married people I stay away from because I don't want to break up nobody's marriage or be a homewrecker. If they want me, they can get divorced and come to me. That's a whole different story. But I won't break up their shit or even try to, and I won't get involved. But even divorced people that are single and wanting another person, you have to watch out for that too, because they they got divorced for a reason, and you got to find out that reason, because the reason could be them, you know. And then if you get involved with them, you might have the same outcome. And I know some people genuinely get a divorce because they made a mistake, but there's always like a situation there with that type of thing. And then another thing is, I'm a single guy with no kids. So if I find a woman that has kids, I have to deal with her kids, her and her baby daddy. So if I want to be Superman and be with this woman, then I have to deal with all her shit too. And she doesn't have to deal with nothing on my side. She just got to deal with me. So a lot of people say, "Oh well, you're fucked up because you don't even want to try." Why should I try if it's not my preference? You see what I'm saying? And now I'm 47. I'll be 48 in February. So to me, if I want to have a child with somebody, I gotta find somebody less than 40 that's willing to have a child at that age. And if I don't really care if I do or don't. I have six nephews and I help raise them, and I feel like I have kids anyway, because of them. Or I can love somebody else's kids. You see what I'm saying? So I everybody has options to deal with the situations that they find themselves in. Who knows? I can find a woman that has a child and she had a bad divorce, but she's a great mom and she takes care of her child, and the baby daddy's irrelevant. And I end up being, that child's stepdad and being the best thing that ever happened to her and to that child. You see, there's so many scenarios and situations you can find yourself in. You see? So like a person is a person can have so many options but also make a lot of mistakes. And if your preference is a certain thing, then you're not going to go after those situations because that's not the right thing you want to do. But even if it's something that you are not preferenced to deal with, it still can be the best thing you ever do. So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. So you're never gonna know until you try. So if you can limit your emotions of your heart to knowing that, hey, I can get hurt here, but my heart's on standby. I'll wrap it up with some duct tape, and hopefully I don't get broken hearted here. And then if you get too attached to that person's child, that fucks up that child's mentality too. Oh, mom, what happened to Mark? He was a nice man. I wanted to call him daddy. Or what happened to Uncle Mark? Or what happened to that guy Mark? Oh, well, he left me because I lied. You dumb hoe. You could have had a good man around here. See what I mean? There's so many. I mean, I'm joking around, but I'm being serious at the same time. Like, these are all situations that people find themselves in and, like, say to themselves, I fucked up. Yeah, exactly. I don't want no young in the rest of his life. Fuck that shit. Or she's a widow. There are tons of young widows out there. Yeah, I know. And a lot of widows don't want to get married ever again or be with another man because they think that their man in spirit is going to resent them or haunt them. Or you might be calling his name out when I'm doing you. And then that causes more problems. You see what I'm saying? There's negatives and positives to everything. So It's all about your preference and how you perceive a person, and how you get along with the person. There's hope out there for great relationships. I really do believe that. And I know very few people that are in concrete, love relationships and marriages and things like that. I don't really know too many people that are really, really happy with, you know, their person. There's always like nothing's perfect, obviously. But I don't really hear too many like, oh my God, I have the best wife in the world, or oh my God, I have the best husband ever. I don't really hear those things too many times. Or oh my God, my boyfriend is amazing. I don't hear many guys I know saying, yeah, my girl is the best, man. She does everything for me, bro. Like I don't really hear those things too many times. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%, Erica. I don't really judge by life circumstances. I'm just giving like the whole 9 yards as how people view others. This is how I view people, and this is what I've gone through and go through, and what I've done the whole thing. I've done all of the situations I just said. I've been there, done that. But I feel like being single right now is the best situation for me because I really don't want to deal with nobody's shit or smell it. So I'm happy being single. I really am. And some people are like, yeah, but don't you want somebody? Yeah, of course. But I just don't want anybody. I want somebody that's actually gonna make me a better person, or like roll with me like Bonnie and Clyde. Like what the fuck? I don't want no stupid ass woman that I'm gonna have to pay for. Should be listening to all these feminists and fucking retards out here talking about men. I don't need a man. Men are worthless. Yeah. I dare you say that shit to my face. I'll tell you why men aren't worthless and why you're more worthless than a man. I hate women who say that shit. They aggravate the fuck out of me. How could you say men are worthless? Men do everything, They build everything that we have and do everything that we deal with. But yeah, you love Jesus. All right, sweetheart. You say what you want. There you go, Erica. See your boyfriend will. Yeah, Miss Bikini, you did get lucky. See, and you shared his last 10 years was his best years. Some people say you got a good sending off, and that's what he did. He got a good sending off with a good woman. See, that's how you gotta look at it. Oh yeah, I say that all the time. Communication is definitely the key, and that's one thing I'm very good at. I'm good at communicating with a person. When I'm with you, I communicate with you every single day. We're going to like, go through what we need to go through, say what we need to say. Like I'm a good listener. I'll listen to your half and then don't interrupt me when I talk, and I'll say what I have to say, and we'll go from there. We'll sort it out. Now if you have some whack ass fucking bullshit communication, then we ain't gonna work, you know. But a lot of people want a relationship right away, and they want everything to be right away. Like you want to meet today, date tomorrow, fuck next week Wednesday, and get married in 2 months' time, and live happily ever after, and you don't even know the person you married. That's what I'm against. I'm against quick and fast connections. I don't like that. I like a connection that works its way in. Like there has to be a development of trust, communication, and like getting to know each other. And after a while, we can live with each other. And then if we live with each other, and we're happy with our living with each other for a year, then maybe we'll get married. It's up to me to ask you and to give you the ring, which I'm not spending no 5 grand on either. Hell no. You must got me fucked up. See what I'm saying? So that's the problem, I think. With most relationships, there's not a equal give and take, and there's never like a time frame of really getting to know a person. All because you're with the person all day, every day, doesn't mean you know 'em. You know, it takes time to know somebody, to really, really know somebody. But hey, what do I know, right? But I've seen people that have been with each other for 20 years and get a divorce. And I'm like, fuck, that's 20 wasted fucking years in my opinion. Fuck. If I want to be with somebody, if I'm with somebody, I want to be with them forever. Like, period. I don't want to get a divorce and get remarried and make a mistake, and I don't want that shit. I want somebody I can spend the rest of my life with. That's it. I don't want to have to like, and I'm the type of person I make things spicy. Like I'll make my woman happy in every single way. You know, I'll always have like something new to do. I'll ask her if she wants to do something, you know, or let's go do this, let's go do that. You know, if you want to watch a movie or something, fine. I don't really care about movies and shit, but yeah, we can watch one, whatever. But I want to go like for walks. I want to go to the beach. You know, I want to like go shopping together, go on trips, and do romantic shit. Like go on a picnic or something. Like keep it going. I don't want to stay home all day and just see each other all day at home. That's boring as fuck. Like you like go on road trips, go have fun together, go fishing, go do something. Like go do something that you both like. That's the thing about relationships. You gotta work on it 24/7. You gotta constantly like work on each other's needs and wants. Like if you want to go watch sports and she doesn't want to, then if I go with my boys, you're okay with that? 'Cause I don't want you to say like I'm gonna cheat on you and I'm gonna get drunk or whatever. That's the thing. Like I would rather be with you than be with my boys. So let's do shit together. So if you don't really like watching basketball game, just watch it. It's only 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You can just chill with me. If not, you go watch your fucking movie or something and leave me alone. But there's so much bullshit you gotta deal with. And then if that woman sees like another couple doing something like, babe, see these people do this and I'm like, oh fuck, you're on social media, yeah. I ain't gonna have time to listen to you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I know this I know a woman that she met this guy online, right? And she dated him and they moved in within like 3 months. They moved in together and they were married for like 10 years. And then after 10 years, he got abusive and he started like drinking and shit and falling into bad habits. And then, they got a divorce. They got married and then got a divorce. They never had kids, but you know, they they connected immediately and stayed together for 10 years, but he fucked up, you know? He went into, drinking and shit. And she was like, I can't take this shit anymore. So I also feel that people give up easy on their connection. Like if you see your spouse or your mate, your boyfriend or your girlfriend in a difficult time, don't make it worse. Or don't think that because they're like that, you're not supposed to deal with them. Like when they start to show you bad signs, try to deal with it immediately. And if it doesn't work, then and you've had enough, then I understand you leaving or you getting a divorce, right? But don't just give up on that person. Like try, at least try to like help them or communicate. And if they shut you down, then obviously there's nothing you can do, right? You can go your way, they go theirs. But I can sit here and talk about this shit forever and ever and ever because there's so many scenarios and ways and things that I disagree and agree on. And I just feel like the relationships that I've had don't last because I see the person for who they are quick. So I don't deal with them for years and years and years. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to work with you together and we can form something great. But if you don't want to work with me and you don't want to communicate with me and you want to fuck around and you want to lie to me or you want to give me red flag signals every fucking week, then you're not the right person for me. I'm not here to deal with drama. I'm here to like love, respect, and trust, and then we'll go from there. But that's why I don't stay together with someone too long because I see right through them after a while. They can't handle my honesty. They can't handle my integrity and my dignity and my trust and what I want. All I want is to like, be happy and trust you. But if I can't, then we're not gonna work. As soon as you fucking lie or you do something that I don't like, but you're doing wrong, then it's over. I'm like done. I ain't even gonna give you the time of day no more. Friends, family, or whatever, girlfriend, but that shit's gotta go. I can't deal with you. Because if I'm not showing you that energy, then why are you showing me that energy? It's obviously because something fucking wrong with you. Like you can't fathom the fact that you can't keep your energy straight. You sit there and fucking tell me the truth every day. Why are you lying? Lying for what? Or why are you like misplacing the truth? Or why you don't like, or why you're not the way you're supposed to be dealing with me? If I don't do that to you, why are you doing it to me? So when I get that energy, I'm gone. It don't make sense because I'm not here to fix you. And I'm not here to battle your fucking lies. That ain't happening. But that seems to be my situation majority of the time. And you know what I get sometimes is, oh well, I don't really know you, so I had to lie. No, no, no. If you meet somebody, if you tell them the truth, that person is gonna love and respect you more. If you lie to me, you're showing me your true colors. You're showing me you're a fucking liar. I'm not asking you personal fucking questions for you to lie to me. And even if I did, you should tell me the truth. What's wrong with that? You see what I mean? Like I never understand the whole, destroying a friendship and a relationship over lies. Just be honest for fuck's sake. Why you just can't be honest? You want me to lie to you to see how it feels? That's why like I can debate this subject forever because a lot of people just don't really know what love is and it's sad. There's a lot of people in this world that don't even know what love is because they've never experienced love. All they've experienced is lust or half-ass love, half-ass trust, half-ass young and the rest is fucking life. That's what they live. They live movie Hollywood lives where they're just in it for a little while and that's it. And then you want to fix the person or you want to program them to do what you want to do only because you run the show, because you make more money or you have the better job or because you're the man, you're the woman, or like all that shit's unnecessary. In order to be complete, you complete each other. But see, people just don't get it. They have this perception of, I want to be in charge and you have to do what I do. That don't work for me. I'm never gonna tell you what to do, and you shouldn't be telling me what the fuck to do either. We're grown, we're human beings, we're adults. We can, do things together. Yeah. That's why if you break down the word together, it's to get her. To get her, you have to work together. That's why they made that word. See, I'll learn you. I use that term many times on here, Miss Bikini, Young and the Restless life. Because that's a life I never, ever want. I never want to be in a Young and the Restless life. Hell no. Erica, lying is the worst thing that you can do to me as a human being. That's one thing I hate more than anything in the world is a liar. I hate a liar more than a murderer. I can't stand people who lie every day to my face or lie about me, to me, or with me. You know, if you're with me and you're lying to me, that's even worse. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? But that's the thing. If you're lying about your like private things, if people are like say for instance, right? You know, I'm with my wife, right? I'm married. Say I'm married right now, and we have some pokey friends that want to know our business, and one of her friends see me, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Mark, how's things?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." "Oh, how's how's things with you and your wife?" I'm like, "Yeah, good." "Oh, really? Because this and that, or or where are you going this weekend?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's none of your fucking business, woman. I don't know you and what you're up to." Like, bro, if she says I probably won't lie, but I'll deny whatever she wants. This outside person that wants to know my life, I ain't telling them shit. I don't have to lie. I just won't tell you the truth about anything because you don't deserve to know anything about my life because you're a pokey little bitch. So I'm not gonna say anything to you. So I still get away from lying. I just like won't tell you what I'm doing because it's none of your business. It's me and my wife's business. That's it. So I still don't have a reason to lie to anybody. But if I do lie, it's gonna be like, surprising my wife on our birthday party, It's my wife's 40th birthday. I'm having a big party for her, but it's a surprise. I have to lie to her to convince her to go to this place, but now that's a different lie. She might get there and be like, "You lied to me, you fucker." But it's a good lie because you surprised me. Thank you for the party. That's a different lie altogether. That's a lie for a good cause. But there's lies that are bad and you shouldn't be telling. So there's different lies, good and bad ones. But either way, it's not good. I'd rather tell somebody else, tell my wife, "Look, tell her meet at your place. You lied to her, not me. I don't want to lie to her." I just can't handle that. I've been through so many lying people that it's very discouraging and it makes me not trust anybody. And I know I shouldn't be that way because not everybody, lies and stuff, you know. Yeah, exactly, and that's why no lies equal to a great relationship. Once you start lying, man, and you love the person and they lie, it's even more hurtful. So that's something I have a hard time with. Is like trusting you is gonna be a task. But if you show me that you're trustworthy, then I'm gonna love you like more. That's how I am. The only way I'm gonna love you is if I trust you. When I see the trust unfold, I'm gonna love you more and more and more. That's how I work. And you're going to see the same reciprocated to you. You're going to see me tell you the truth, be honest, and then you're going to love me more and more and more just because you know I'm that guy. I'm the guy that's not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you the truth, and we're going to work together, and we're going to do everything we need to do. But if you don't do the same, we're going to have a problem. I'm going to go back to being single and trusting my fucking self. Anyway, let me get out of here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go get my ass to bed. I got woken up plenty of times last night by all the torrential rain we had. The rain woke me up and the wind. I barely got any sleep last night, but now I'm really, really tired, so I'm ready to go. I'm starting to feel like I need to go sleep, so I need to definitely go sleep now. I was so pissed. I didn't go live last night. At midnight, I was in my bed. I'm there tossing and turning, thinking, and just tossing and turning. And all of a sudden, I hear all this rain, and I'm like, fuck. And I mean, it was coming down. A lot of places here got flooded. We got like 2 inches of rain within 3 to 4 hours. It came ringing down. At like 6 o'clock in the morning till like 9, it like really came down. It was so loud that it woke me up. So I'm like, fuck. So now the rain's gone. It's nice and peaceful. And I'm going to go sleep. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the donations and the conversations. Hey, that rhyme. Donations and conversations. Hey, now. See. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a rapper. But yeah, it's good seeing you guys. You guys have a wonderful Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And I'll see you all tomorrow at some point in time. Good night.